Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials closed down 34, NASDAQ up 14, S&P's up 2, gold contract down $30, trading at $1,263 an ounce. Silver down 52 cents at $17 an ounce. Platinum down $36 at $1,043 an ounce. Copper down 5 pennies at $2.10 a pound. Light sweet crude off $1.28, $43.38 a barrel. Bonds. 10-year notes up 10 ticks, 130.27. 30-year bond up 20 ticks, 165.21. Both the 10-year and the 30-year, folks, want to go back up to those highs that they failed at on Friday. We'll see if, in fact, they can hold that price. King dollar up 262 ticks, trading at 94.14. King dollar hit a low last week, 91.88. It's a high volume low. You've contracted on volume, has gone higher. That's saying King dollar is going to go back downtown. Euro down 23, trading at $1.13. The yen is up 1 at 108. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. I want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? If we take a look at the SPY, what you're going to see is this. We've been up 16 cents today. You traded $205.88. You did 67 million shares, so check it out. You go down, we come downtown, you get downtown with 142 million shares, you get downtown with 92 million shares. We're coming up with dramatically lighter volume. I suspect this bounce could get us somewhere into the 207 area. You'll continue to see a contraction of volume. All that is doing, that's building cause for lower price. We take it, that's in the SPY. You take a look at the 3 Qs, same type of setup. You have harmony in all these markets right now, folks. The ETF structures are bouncing on volume. The market itself is bouncing on low volume. So, the NQs, the QQQ, up 30 cents today. 17 million shares. 17 million is going into 29 million. 17 is going into 23 million. 17 is going into 67 million. We are at the $105.88, and we'll see whether this thing can get up till the 108. You know, that's quite a way up from where we are. It didn't have any strength today, but, you know, when these bounces happen, they like to crawl back up, do a counter-trend bounce, and then let loose again. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Gold pulls back today. You're back 30 bucks. You've done 212,000 contracts. That's coming into 2 separate signs of strength. The first one is from the 28th of April. Gold was at $12.39. Went from $12.39 to $12.71. You did 227,000 contracts. Now, we're at $12.63 right now. So that's saying, guess what? $12.39 is game. You had the contraction of volume. You closed under the other sign of strength where we had 274,000 contracts. In order to break down, gold's going to need a lot more contract volume as it gets into lower price. It took quite a bit just to get down to this level today. Now, King dollar. We go over to King dollar because why? The correlation, no doubt, between the dollar and gold and all the metals is crucial. So King dollar, what does King dollar do today? You bounced 262 ticks. We did volume of 13,000, and that's going into 32,000. King dollar can bounce up to 94.67. Right now, we're at 94.14. So 94.67, it's about another 500 ticks. We'll see whether it continues to contract on volume. Thus far, you have a high volume low that wants to get tested. If you put this on a continuous contract, this is where the larger picture in King dollar looks like this. So we pull this up, you put it on a continuous contract, and what you're going to see is that the dollar, folks, okay, has been building cause since January of 2015. We have 3 separate lower lows with volume inside this contract. Now, the crucial number here is your 92.50. You know, we hit 91.88 last week. That is the first time that it actually broke the August levels. And what that sets up, it looks to me like it's setting up $1 at 88. It doesn't have to, you know, when you look at a shorter term chart, it looks like it could go lower than that. But the 88 level, you want to pull this back far enough, because the 88 level, folks, is the highs that were generated out here in 2008 as well as 2010 inside the metal market. That's how that seems to be setting up at this particular point. We go up and we take a look at the bonds. What you have with the 10-year note first is this. The 10-year note tried to get to a high on Friday, couldn't handle it. It's going to try to go back up to that level. The number we're talking about in this 10-year is 131.06. Oil, bottom line, oil comes south today, south with volume. We take a look at this CLM6. Oil market out here is down $1.25. You did 707,000 contracts, which is big numbers, by the way. We're at 43.41. That's setting up oil at 41.67. And you had some price spread in oil today. I mean, you know, oil moved $2. Oil moved from a high of 45.94. We're at 43.41. And we'll see how it handles coming into the lower part of this consolidation, because it got back inside a lower consolidation. Now, the bottom of the lower consolidation can get you all the way down to 36. So this is going to be interesting watching how this does shake out. Volume-wise, what we had out here on this bounce, you had weak volume. On the NYSE, you had volume of 966 million shares. On the NASDAQ composite, what you had volume of 1.5 billion. Now, the 1.5 billion, folks, okay, this is where you can see this correlation about the ABC structure, is we did 1.6 billion today. That 1.6 billion is coming into 2.1 billion, 2 billion in the composite. So the composite started down at 49.66. You got to a low on Friday of 46.84. Right now we're trading at 47.50. This thing can bounce somewhere into about the 48.26 area. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming back with our man, Mr. Bob Archer, the CEO of Great Panther Silver. Dow Industrials finished down 34. NASDAQ up 14. S&P's up $1.50. We're going to be right back.